Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 17 Week 12 BearCave. We've got a fun one for you guys. Cryo with a Tier 1 sub. Thank you. 18 months for Cryo. Let's go. Yeah, we're back for another week. It's been a little bit delayed because of March Madness, but this slate is absolutely jam-packed. Tons of ranked games. Our game day is a top 5 matchup in the Pac-12 with a Heisman finalist, or at least a Heisman contender. As we got Florida Man, who's currently on a 3-month streak. Let's go. And we got Keith with a sub 11 months. God damn. So yeah, we got some craziness here today. And it's not a very good day for me. Dogwater. I stopped at the corner store, got myself a grape ghost ready to go for game day, and guess what? Walking up the stairs, I drop it and it explodes. I'm sick. So down the drain goes my money and my energy drink. So I gotta do this. I gotta do this stream completely just sober, with no fun drink. It's a damn shame. But yeah, very excited. Remember, you got bracket stuff going next week, Sweet 16. So great time. We got also like 2 weeks left here in the season. So let's go ahead and get her started here. Remember, guys, to check out our friends over at Home Field Apparel. It is March, their biggest month of the year for drops. They dropped a new box with exclusive heavyweight sweatshirts, mini basketballs in there as well. They dropped new shooting shirts. They dropped new bomber jackets, tons of different things. So check them out. You can use code SFA for 15% off, and that 15% goes a long way. For a lot of stuff, it's like $30. So check them out. LA Tech with a chance at the division now. Yeah, a lot of division clinching stuff. I gotta give it over to Rick to give you the exact scenarios, of course. Bryce Beers, more like Bryce Wine Cooler. The Bryce Beer slander has got to stop. He has no help. I'm already gonna put him in the transfer portal unless Coastal makes some big moves, and we'll actually see him here in a second going up against Rutgers and Coach Kenzie. And we get gifted subs. Goddamn. He really coming for your head now. Cryo, he gifted 5 today. 47 total in this channel. Elite. Alright, so BearCave, as always, guys, it's the 10 best games that are not game day. We'll jump in, sim to the end. If it's close, we'll end up watching it. And we gift another key on your dome. Why are you giving Jarkus subs out here? He's gonna win the bracket player. Dude's having a legacy run in the bracket. He's like top 1%. Alright, so let's get on into it. We'll start out here in the American. Rutgers and Coastal. The records aren't anything really to write home about, but their conference records are really good. We got 14 of you guys in here, so let's get into the games. So, Kenzie, let me know, kick or receive, you are the home team. And remember, guys, you can claim reward raffle tickets. So, make sure you're betting your Bobanos, building them up. This one, it's going to be a Coastal Carolina minus 2.5 point spread, if I remember correctly. Let me pull up my screenshot so I'm not a big dummy. It is. All right, so minus 2.5 here. And for Rutgers, as the home team, minute on the clock. You got to be quick with those Bobanos. Go, 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 go. Kenzie wants to kick. All right. Let's go, let's go. The Cope from Mills. Is Mills pissed off he lost to Syracuse? Yeah, I don't check chat until after all the game day festivities. I can't imagine he was too happy with that. There was a couple big upsets today. There was SMU losing to Houston, and then there's also a East Carolina going down to Clemson. I think those are the two big ones I saw. Welcome in, Coach Nathan, hailing from Big Booty Bloomington. Yeah, good showing. I'm really liking Nathan's run at Indiana so far. One of my favorite first-year coaches, especially coming off of getting fired from Rutgers. So let's see if he can elevate that program. He's really done nothing. All right, so speaking of doing nothing with their teams, we got Coach Kenzie going up against Coastal Carolina. I guess both these coaches have really done nothing with their teams over the years. Coastal was in the semifinal last year, got screwed out of a natty appearance. But here we go. The American Conference now, new era for both these teams. Rutgers starts off early. Bryce Spears not doing anything of note. Bryce Spears, you cannot lose to Kenzie. That is just a complete aura dropper. Like, you cannot be a generational talent and lose anything to Kenzie, as we are going into the fourth quarter. Rutgers up 8. Remember, we cannot jump in unless it's less than a one-score game. There we go. When Rutgers continues to score. Bryce Spears, what are you doing, brother? As we're going towards that 2-minute line, it's still a one-possession game. Here we go. The defense has to get a stop for Coastal. Can they give Bryce Spears a chance? Handoff here. And that is a big gain. Don't really like that one. Ronnie McKenzie, longtime defensive tackle. Couple of first downs could end it here. Under center is Ham Soul. Hand off to the outside, and he's going to get that with ease. They got to force a fumble or something. It's not looking good here for Coastal Carolina. They could drop it. Dude, Bryce Spears could miss a bowl game here. Sir, Bruce is his brother. There, Dogwater. Oh my gosh, just no run defense here from Coastal. Bryce Spears, more like Bryce Ears. And there's the, looks like they're just going to sit on it. If they just kick a field goal, game's over anyways. Calling me a big back. That's wild. We got a danger dance mode. Ooh, that's kind of cool. That's a cool one. Is they're going to stop him. No, they give him the first. Boo. So, Cryo, I don't get what the hype chest does. Is that what I can use, or is that what you guys can use now on the channel? I don't understand. Yeah, you shouldn't. I mean, it also doesn't help that he didn't recruit last season at all. So Rutgers is going to get the victory. It's going to be an outright win for the Scarlet Knights. Kenzie back to 500 in a position to potentially make a push at the division. As that is Rutgers outright to start the day. 40 carries for Cordy Hari. My goodness. Generational talent. Every 4 seasons, we give out a 90-plus player as the #1 recruit in a class. So Bryce Spears was it. Next time we won't do a quarterback. It just happened to be a quarterback that year. Twice in a row. So Bryce Spears as a freshman was a 93, 94 overall. We had Flynn Saunders, who came in as a 92. And they kind of both have had identical careers. Just very good sim quarterbacks. Both making the playoffs one time and not doing much with it. That was a special one-time thing. As part of us staying on this sim engine. We wanted just kind of another story. 76-yard run. Couple of different things going. Ham Soul, 14-22, 223, and 2 touchdowns. We got a reject beating a generational talent here. 268 for Hardy. 9 tackles, 3 TFLs for Derek Jones. No sacks on the night. No interceptions. He still can't pick them off. 3 deflections and no fumbles. And Bryce Beers, 220 for 35, 244, 1 touchdown. He only ran for 14 yards. We're guaranteed at least one more year of Bryce Beers. We got to get him out of Coastal. Somebody save him, please. So fumble for Wayne Miller. So an 8-point victory here for Kenzie. Congratulations. 5-5 after a 13-game losing streak's pretty good. 49% of you guys were trusting Kenzie. That's shocking. I don't think I'd ever bet any currency on Kenzie in anything. Other than against him, maybe. So that is a Rutgers outright. But I guess that's also why I have $0 in my prize pick account. Alright, let's keep it going here. Alright, next up, we're going down to the Mountain West as I think I saw Kennelly talking shit about Hawaii in the chat. This is a very important game. Leading the division on the line. Fresno is a 3-point favorite here at home. So who you guys got? You got Fresno. Especially when Kennelly, man, he hasn't had the best luck here on BearCave this season. I think all of his losses have been on BearCave by like 1 score. Now, granted, they've been against the best teams in the country, but... So, Kennelly, if you're here, let me know. Kick or receive. And I don't think... Oh, he did. He wants the all-white script helmets. I was like, there's no way he sent me a jersey request, but he did. He wants all white with the script. Sounds like Iowa. Well, besides the 1-score thing, yeah. That Cyhawk game was so disappointing. Almost killed all of Jamarcus McNutt's aura, but the way he's balling out in the sim has been great. Iowa's been quite a surprise. So the second best defense in the country here for Fresno. Led by freshman Rip Hauser. They've got a few transfer players. I believe Kemba McLeod, or no, I think it might be Benny Morris, the third. Look at the division. So Fresno, or Hawaii already took out San Diego State. So can they take out Big Bad Fresno? Bulldog Stadium. Alright, here we go. Don't see anything from Kennelly. He doesn't get to choose anyways. Here we go. First quarter, can Hawaii do it again? Borb in the backfield, of course. Was the BearCave reward player from last season. 14-0 here for the Bulldogs. 21-7. 24-7. And we do have one reject being claimed this week. So Texas State Coach Phi, his players overall is directly impacted by his BearCave score this week. 24-24, the comeback is on for Hawaii. Oh no, not like this. Here comes Hawaii, they have to punt. Alright, so 2 games in, we're already getting a close one here again. So we might be in for a legendary BearCave slate. Yeah, not many people have had a great overall yet. Okay, here comes Fresno. Are they going to punch it in? We can't jump in until the 2-minute mark. So they are going to settle for the field goal here. Here we go, folks. Hawaii gets the ball back with 2 minutes left. A chance to win the game. Fresno on the ropes. Remember, guys, the winner of each conference this season goes to the playoff. Down by 3. Remember, they don't have their quarterback. Kareem Paul is out for the year. Rolling right, stepping up, yamming over the middle, and it's caught. Great catch in traffic there. Travis Campbell, his first catch of the day. You got 2 SFA wide receivers on Hawaii, Royce Marchetti and Little Lechante, the SFA player. 1st and 10 here for Hawaii. He's going to scramble, lowers the shoulder. He'll get another 1st down. So 2nd best defense in the country, looking like 1-ply toilet paper here. Yep, and all division winners make bowl games no matter what. Look at Hayden run. Oh, he's still going! What a run from Jason Hayden! Literally carrying the team on his back. What did I just watch? Jason Hayden. Okay, you've got my attention now. Here we go. And he throws that one away. Never mind. What a run. Exactly, Schwartz. That is definitely a Borb run right there. Dude, that's not even prime Cam Newton. That was just breaking physics. All right, Jason Hayden over the middle. He misses a 2nd straight throw. Looking more like a Vikings quarterback right now, missing all these throws. A little JJM action. 3rd and 10. They're playing QB contain now. He rolls right, throws left into the dirt. 4th down game potentially on the line. Hawaii does have those 3 timeouts, so they could get the ball back if they don't get it here. Okay, Jade Jettas, leave me alone. 4th and 10, rolling right. Hayden delivers. He has to push. Oh, he runs through a man. Touchdown, Hawaii on 4th and 10. Travis Campbell. Travis Campbell was one of the better tight ends in the country last season. He was one of the finalists, if not the winner of the Mackey last year. I don't remember. I think he did win the Mackey. Unless it was the Fresno State Fred Hart that won the Mackey. I cannot remember for sure, but he was one of the big players there. But what a touchdown. Oh, and it's a fumble from Fresno. What is happening? All right, so we've seen Fresno State in this position a variety of times this year. Down by 3, down by 4, down by 1 score. They need a touchdown, and Conrad Gatterdam has not been able to deliver. So we'll see if he can do it here today. They're definitely missing Chadley Brown. So Borb, I don't see him in the game. Maybe he's out wide. Conrad Gatterdam has time over the middle. He misses a wide open man. Call the ambulance, but not for Hawaii. All right, I don't see Borb on the field unless he's at the bottom. He might be hurt. Yeah, the quarterback play so far has not been incredible. They're dumping this off to the tight end, and he will not get it. So 4th and 1, they have to use a timeout. Game on the line for Fresno. I do not see Borb in the game. Fourth and 1. Fresno, man in motion. It's going to be a screen pass, and oh my God, ball's on the ground. It's going the other way. Hawaii with an exclamation point. An absolute smacking to clinch the win. What a game from Hawaii. victory formation for Jason Hayden. What a performance here on BearCave. Beat San Diego State into a pulp last week. This week, take down Fresno. Hawaii leads the way in the Mountain West. So we got to watch him kneel it out. Fresno technically could get the ball back here with like 1 second left. Yeah, they're going to have to snap it. So if there's still time on the clock when they kick this, Fresno might have a chance. Hold your horses, folks. We've seen teams not utilize the entire play clock on these sort of situations. What will happen here? Will they kick it? It's a 31-yarder from right hash. Surely no one's ever missed that before. Cough, cough, me in the playoffs against Baylor. Will they kick it? I don't think so. I think they're going to run out the clock. Does Fresno have life? Doesn't look like it. Here's the kick. Look at the clock. Triple zeros. It's a doink. And it don't matter. Hawaii wins it. Incredible stuff here happening in Fresno. What a game for the Rainbow Warriors. Dogwater, if LA Tech can beat Tulane 3 games in a row without much difficulty and you get slaughtered by them on BearCave, you're never beating the fraud allegations. There's no reason you should lose to this team. What a game. So that is going to be a Hawaii outright. So we have 2 outright wins to start the stream here. Rutgers and Hawaii. So things might be going a little nuts today. 2 weeks until conference championships. Things may be going haywire. Only 34% of you guys were rocking with the Rainbow Warriors. Fresno State in shambles. Jay Jetta's admitting to robbing my my residence in chat. If I ever do get robbed, I'm just gonna blame it on Jay Jetta's. All right. Let's get through these screenshots. It's not that serious, boys. Just the Mountain West. There we go. All right, so scoring summary. But we had some great plays there. I can't believe that run from Hayden. That was crazy. So Gatterdam, 22-42, 324, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Dan Harper had to play. Borb only had 12 carries. He might be injured. A lot of TFLs here from Sadiqui and Hauser. Both had sacks. No interceptions. No deflections. No forced fumbles. Got to get those extracurriculars. Hawaii, Jason Hayden, 18 for 30. 4 touchdowns. My goodness. A lot of different people running the ball. Lil Lechante, transfer portal candidate. Royce Marchetti scores. Lorenzo Roberg, SFA player, 3 TFLs, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions. Kelly Kachuk, the SFA player. Fumble as well, that one at the end. All right, and that will do it. I feel like you should be able to return a doink. Especially if somebody doinks it on a pass. That play from Georgia Tech in the playoff, that would have been so awesome if that counted. That was one of the craziest plays I've ever seen. Cannot believe we got that and it didn't count. So this is a Hawaii outright. Alright, so let's continue it on. 20 plus viewers here for BearCave. Thank you guys for tuning in. Taking time out of your Tuesday. We will have Sunday morning game day. Going back to the 5-day schedule here. Because the Elite 8 Sweet 16 games will be starting later. So UTSA and Tulane is next. Dogwater and Tulane. Alright, Dogwater. Heads or tails? Kick or receive, and what did you want? You didn't leave a jersey, so let me know if you want a jersey. This is a 2-point favorite for Tulane. So who you got? The Green Wave -2 or UTSA? Yeah, based on the previous data we had, it didn't count when Mike's caught it, Rick. So, in that scenario, I don't think it would have counted him catching it. All gray, okay. Alright, here we go, folks. UTSA and Tulane. Can Dogwater keep his dreams of going back to the playoff alive with Miles Tilley? I'm just going to say, if Dogwater somehow ran the table and won a natty because Rylan Warrenberg, like, just clutched up, Miles Tilley would be by far the worst quarterback to have a natty. Just put your life savings on UTSA. Brother. So they currently lead, but with a win, it would be another 3-way shit show with Texas State just like last season. Texas State coming on strong. They put up a 50-burger today with Tubi Sloot. I guess they just saved all the points for today's game and didn't score any against LA Tech. I don't know, man. He plays every play of the game. It feels like he can. What'd you put, Dogwater? Did you put heads or tails, kick or receive? Heads and kick. Yeah, you did. Okay. A guy who plays every single play definitely can make an impact. I mean, we saw it in the last game day we watched where Warrenberg had a first play fumble, and that's a quick score. Never mind. Thanks for coming out, UTSA. It's now tied up here. We need a Tim Tyson legacy game as Tulane once again takes the lead. Oh, no, not like this. Not like this. Oh, they somehow don't score. It's only down by 7. Why am I a UTSA fan? I don't know. Oh, no, Tulane back to back. But here comes UTSA. They're on the 1. They punch it home. Can the defense clutch up? Can the defense come on? Django! Slutters! Touchdown, Miles Tilley! We got a tie game! Every single game today has been close. And here they come. Remember, we can't jump in until the 2-minute mark. Oh, they don't get it. So they have to punt. The defense has to make a stop. Please! Come on! They're on their own 20! Can UTSA find a way? A 14-point comeback in the second half. Tracy Potes and Whoop-dee Tibbs, the SFA players on the offensive side. They're going to run the clock here. Tracy Potes under center. Drops back to late. Give, and they drop him in the backfield. It's Wendell Vanderbrake. Whoop-dee Tibbs. 3rd and 14, a chance to get off the field here for UTSA. Another handoff to Whoopty. Another tackle from Wendell. All the slander from him being a gem, and he just makes two big-time plays. It looked like Tulane was fine just taking this to overtime, but UTSA wants the win. So here's the return. Ooh, Warrenberg can't get anything. All right, here comes the offense. Miles Tilley to get to that beautiful 7-win marker and pretty much put UTSA in the driver's seat in the division. 4 wide. Miles Tilley rolls right. He's sacked. He rolled right into the sack. Jonathan Randolph. Second in a million. Warrenberg, top of your screen, working on the press. Watch out. Oh, he ran a hitch. But they throw it that way. Caught by... No, it's dropped. Chris Ham had it. I thought it was Chris Ham. Caught and dropped. The Yams legend. 3rd and 18. They hand it off. Tim Tyson. Wait a second. No. So instead of a legacy drive, they go backwards. And now Tulane has a chance. Can Tulane... Oh, they almost jumped. It wouldn't have mattered. Fake. All right, can they pin him deep? This will be returned at the 25. Angling. Getting squished. Wait a second, he's on his feet. No! No, you should have let him run. That would have been so funny. Oh, they almost got him. With the old Coach Cam Beanie Baby touchdown. The old Vondale Bronco. Here's Tracy Potes. He steps up, delivers a little dinky dunk. They get a couple out of it. Take a timeout. What a bear cave we've already had. 30 minutes in, only 3 games in, but we're jumping into each of them. We got some bangers. Who's going to make the play to save the day? Tracy Potes over the middle. Oh, that's a nice throw. Michael Bailey with the catch. Hangs on as well. The clock continues. 42 seconds across the 50. Tracy Potes. Over the middle. Throws it away. Almost got sacked. Graham Concoro almost burst through. 34 seconds in a dream. Come on, Warrenberg, pick 6. Warrenberg, pick 6. Come on. Potes over the middle. It's a dunker, and he gets 6 out of it. Clock continues, though. They got to hurry it up. They're not using that timeout. Tick, 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 tick. It's a 59-yard field goal from here. 3rd and 4. Potes, he's going to get hit. He yams it deep. Intercepted. No, it's dropped. Johnny Thomas had it. And they will punt. Watch the fake here. Watch the fake. So they'll angle this out of bounds. Will you? Oh, what a punt! Oh, why? Wait, we could get a game-winning safety. Come on, Miles Tilley. Oh, they're on the inch. A game-winning safety on the line. Come on. Come on, Tulane. Please. It's a Tilley keeper. No. That would have been so funny. Oh, that would have been so funny. But UTSA survives. All right, Dogwater. Dogwater, heads or defense? Oh, heads or tails, offense or defense? Well, wait, he's behind. The read option with Miles Tilley. I can't. That would have been so funny. Oh, my God. Dogwater would never been able to type in chat again. Heads in defense. All right. UTSA starts with the ball. Overtime action. 28-28. First and 10. The handoff to Tim Tyson up the gut. Dude, the explosiveness from Tim Tyson is so good. He hits that hole so quickly. What a runner. What a find. Only Dogwater, man. His SFA player running back gets hurt for the year, and he finds a better running back. Like a high 60 overall sitting on his bench. Tilly keeps it again. This time he loses yardage. Our UI is broken in overtime, of course. 28-28. Warrenberg yet to make an impact. Bottom of your screen. Number 20. It's another keeper for Tilly, and he goes nowhere. He'll be 3rd and 13. All right, at the 16 here. They got to make a play. You don't want to settle for 3. 3rd and 13. Tilly, shotgun. They bring a blitz. They pick it up. He floats it to the corner. It's caught by Chris Ham, and he goes out of bounds. 4th and 8, and they will kick the field goal. 29-yarder from right hash. To go up 3. The kick. It's up, and it's good. We'll see that game later. Washington and Oregon. That's game day. The sim would have had you lose. It's not a spoiler. Potes. A touchdown wins it. Oh, he drops it. Vanderbrake again making plays. It's not a spoiler or anything. The sim has you losing by 2 scores. All right, here we go. Touchdown wins the game for Tracy Potes. They were up 14 at one point. Little play action over the middle, and it's caught by Slaughter. 3rd and 4, chance to get off the field for UTSA. Neither team given an inch tonight. Shotgun for Potes. They bring 5. Oh, it's caught. Broken tackle. Oh, broken tackle down to the 2. Tulane knocking on the doorstep. UTSA's got to make a goal line stand to win the game for Tulane. The handoff. It's Tibbs. He's stuffed. Second and goal from the 2. This is why you recruit a defensive line. 2nd and goal. Under center. Oh, and he's immediately sacked by Graham Concoro. 3rd and goal. Third and goal from the 5. Can UTSA bail themselves out? Potes. Rolls right. Throws left. What is that? Almost picked. That would have ended it. 2 dropped interceptions. They'll kick a field goal. So to tie the game and send us to a double OT. The kick, it's up, and it's good. So Tulane now starts with the ball as we go to the 2nd frame. First and 10. Potes. Floats it. Intercepted. They're going the other way. Johnny Thomas can end it right here. He will. A pick 6 for UTSA. in the span of 2 weeks, Tracy Potes has completely ruined his legacy. And I think that's a first in SFA history. We have never seen a walk-off defensive score in overtime. We've seen walk-off interceptions when the team already has the lead. We've seen that quite a few times. But we've never seen somebody get a pick six to win the game. Incredible. Late on the button hook. The only way that could have been better is if that was Rylan Warrenberg. But we'll take a Johnny Thomas play any day of the week. What a game. What a moment. Yeah, he dropped the dropped a couple. All right, Cook, baby. So, what a BearCave we've already had, and we're not even to the good games. Tibbs had a 55-yarder. They had a defensive touchdown, so... Double OT game here for UTSA. Miles Tilley, 22 of 42, 295 and 2 touchdowns. Tim Tyson, almost 100 yards. Warrenberg, well, look at Django. He just keeps cooking. Dockery, 10 tackles, 4 TFLs. 2 sacks on the day. The interception for Johnny Thomas. A lot of different deflections here. And for Tulane, Tracy Potes, 20 of 41, 241, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Tulane is one of those teams that had so many chances to be good, to make a playoff run, and they just never deliver. 4 TFLs for Randolph. He had the interception. The sack. And we'll have to confirm here with Rick, but I think this division now is down to only UTSA and Texas State, down to that game, unless somebody loses next week. So, 2 years in a row, the division coming down to that game. So 3 out of 4 here are SFA players. Jeff Pearson, the only non. What a start to the stream. So that's another outright victory here for those of you guys scoring your BearCaves at home. Let's pay it out. 89% of you guys had money on Tulane. Or sorry, had money on UTSA. Okay, so then, yeah, it probably is then just down to you two. Because he has a game lead, so even if he drops one, then you guys are still tied. Irregardless of what happens next week, I guess. Alright, next up, let's get into some bigger games. Let's go to the Big 12, where we've got one of the best teams in the country taking on Colorado. Coach Schwartz, if you're here, heads or tails, kick or receive. This is an 11-point favorite here for the Cyclones. Iowa State minus 11 or CU plus 11. Not quite sure if Johnny Snott is playing. I don't think he is. So, tails and kick. Let me see what, all black, but if they have the gold numbers, do that. We don't have the gold uniforms, I don't think. This mod was just slightly before the Deion Sanders era. Alright, here we go. Iowa State, number 2 in the nation. Could be number 1 if Washington does their job and takes down Prado. All right, Coach Schwartz. I think Coach Schwartz may be like win this game and he's won the division, I think. Oklahoma's having a piss poor year, but we are at Folsom Field, one of the greatest venues in all of sports. Here we go. Yeah, there's no gold numbers in this mod. We need to move to College Football 25 just for the gold numbers for Colorado. All right, here we go. Iowa State, Colorado, an old Big 8 rivalry. First quarter, we're going slow today. The triple option, and oh, a quick one. Not sure who scored that, but if that was a Mashburn tutty. As here comes Colorado, they're up 14-7. Kirk goes squatch. He needs to do something here. They tie it up. So giving up the big play stuff doesn't matter, as here comes Colorado. They get a field goal before half. 4-point lead. Ridiculous first half here at Folsom. Iowa State looks to be adding to the lead. So an 11-point game, and this one might be getting out of hand soon unless Colorado does something. Dude, Iowa State just keeps stalling out. Does Colorado have a chance? It doesn't look like it. We'll go next possession here. We're going to go one play at a time. Colorado's got to start doing something. They're not doing anything. 4th and 8. Can they get points on the board? They get the first. We can't jump in. And a touchdown! Rayton Mashburn! Running over all the toddlers here. So remember, we can only jump in at the 2-minute mark. 3rd and 6. Here we go. Chance for Colorado to get off the field. Oh, quick throw. That was risky, and it's 4th down. Colorado's going to get their chance. Oh, baby. Here we go. 28-24. Another classic brewing on BearCave. Broken tackle. Broken tackle. Biff Biggles. Moon. Prepare the aftershave. 28-24. 1 minute, 54 seconds. Luke in the backfield. Rayton Mashburn as well. Can they pull off the impossible? They knocked off Oklahoma. Can they do it? Here, a drop by Mashburn. He was about to get exploded in the backfield. About to get absolutely plastered by the defender. Back to the little triple option. Look at him stacking the box here. TJ Luke throws it out of bounds. Oh, no. Not like this. Oh my gosh, Jay Jettas. Not now with the Kiko Strong slander. 3rd and 10. Yams it deep. Oh, he hits him! The out route got him. It's a first. Here come the Buffaloes. TJ Luke when it matters the most. Artie Smart was in coverage. 1st and 10. There goes TJ Luke. Look at him run. Oh, Lee, he's still on his feet. There goes Luke. Oh, man. We're getting some legendary quarterback runs here today. 1:30 left. Only down by 4. TJ Luke floats it over the middle. Oh, just overthrown. Ah. Legendary BearCave today. 36 yards away from shocking the world. This was like a 2-win team last year. Floats it open. Oh, he has room. He stiffies a man. Chance Butler for 16. 28-24. Here we go. 1st and 10. Can they do it again? Threatening the red zone. Motion. Mashburn, they hand it to the up man. That's Butler, and he'll get himself 5. Moon, prepare the aftershave. 2nd and 5. TJ Luke, 3-man rush. He has time. Steps up, dumps off. Butler again. They don't give him the first. So they got to get this first down now. 1 timeout left. Third and inches. Up the gut, it's Butler, and he gets a big-time push. Looking like the Yams split T out there. 1st and goal. Split backs, Mashburn to the left. TJ Luke has time. He has to throw it. He's sacked. Iowa State is Shaq Madison, the SFA player. 3 sacks on the day. 2nd and goal. Can Schwartz survive? Luke dumps it. Oh my God! No! Mashburn dropped it! Mashburn, no! 3rd and goal. 12 yards away. Safety's coming down. They blitz. It's a screen. He yams it deep out of bounds. Fourth and goal, game on the line. What is the call for Coach Moon? Luke drops back. He has time. Dumps it short. Got to make a play. He doesn't. Colorado is short. And Iowa State will survive. Number 2 in the nation. Survives the Colorado buzzsaw. And Coach Moon survives the tweezers. Hey, look, it's actually a nice depiction there of Coach Moon. Bald-ass head. Unless, can we get a safety? Hold on, folks. Not quite over here. They got to run a real play. Oh, Kirko. Kirko, fumble. Artie Kazumba was in there. He almost got it. So Colorado will have a chance, though, to make a bowl game in their next game. But Iowa survives. And you're exactly right. That is a Colorado cover. So Iowa State no cover. Congratulations to the Colorado bettors. 20% of you guys. So a big swing there in Bob and us. Almost had the upset of the day, but... Coach Schwartz didn't talk the entire time. I know he was puckered. Man, the Jack Trice Tribune would have been incredible had you lost this game. That would have been cinema. So no Moon OnlyFans stream. Yeah, Shaq Madison, man. And then, of course, the Mashburn drop. So, looking at the scoring summary, Ray J. Butler, a Mashburn 82-yarder. And Mashburn also had a 22-yard catch. So Kirko squatched 22 of 33, 282 and 4 touchdowns. Cooper over 100 yards. Butler had 88 yards and 3 tutties. 17 pancakes for Greco. Artie Smart, 11 tackles, 4 TFLs for Madison, 3 of which were sacks. No interceptions. 2 deflections, no forced fumbles. Colorado, TJ Luke, he's been a wonderful player for them on this little stretch without Johnny Snott. had another decent day, but they just couldn't finish the job. Ari Kazumba, SFA player. Sack for Hodge. No interceptions. 1 deflection. And the fumbles. They had 3 fumbles, so that's how they stayed in this. Fumble-a-rooski all day for Iowa State. All right, players of the game. Remember, that's an Iowa State no cover scoring at home. Bundle-a-rooski. I should get a Geico sponsorship and start playing Maxwell between the Pig Bear Cave games. Wee! Wait! All right, here we go. Let's keep it going. We're only 4 games in and an hour into Bear Cave. This might be a long night, as now we got Baylor and we've got Texas Tech. All right, Flame, if you're here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. This is a 7-point favorite for Baylor, but Latrey Raines, he's out. So, he may be out for the year. Major injury for Latrey Raines, but they are still a touchdown favorite. Vegas does not care about the injury, as the butt matchup is back, and we got people wanting jerseys. So, 18 blackout. All right. So, because of the home team, Texas Tech does get priority, so they can have their state pride ones. I mean, we could go black versus black here. They both requested black. 18 blackout. He wants the gold chrome helmet. Do we have gold chrome? Yes, we do. You guys both, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, Flame requested it first, but you're the home team. So we're doing, this is just like we had the white-on-white matchup with UNLV and Florida State. We got black on black. So here we go. They both requested black. I don't see anything from Coach Flame. So Pizza, since you're here, kick or receive, we'll go with you. Let's hope you guys get smoked. Number 16 versus number 18 here. Division wide open. This is a massive game. I think this might be for the leader, or at least Texas won this week, so I think they're still in the match. Here we go. Number 16 versus number 18. So Pizza wants to kick. Yep, the black on black works, so you got to look at the helmet. This isn't too bad. I'm sure it will be bad if we have to actually watch it. So here we go. 0-0 in the Butt Bowl. Baylor scores first, but Texas Tech gets a tutty. They're going to have to rely a lot more on Niles Sheathers as they do on that drive. Baylor responds with a field goal. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Tech is cooking early on here. Up 8. Baylor gets one back. 1-point game. Of course, this is going to go down to the wire, because why not? We're not going to have an easy game today, apparently. And this is a long drive. Baylor takes the lead, so going one play at a time now. Remember, we cannot jump in until the 2-minute warning. Here comes Texas Tech. Can they get a nice play? No, they cannot, so they have to punt it. So they got to play some defense. Goes backwards once, and that's a 6-yard rush and a first down. Here we go, 2nd and 5. And we get to see black on black. Yeah, Dogwater, I think you're more, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Dogwater, I think you're more, UTSA than Arizona now. All right. So got to start using those timeouts here. Niall Sheathers to the outside. Stiffy's one, and it goes down. So last chance for Texas Tech to get off the field. Currently in no cover for Baylor. You're exactly right, Dogwater. 2nd and 8. Down goes Sheathers. I think Warrenberg's already a surefire Hall of Famer, and he might be the first one-star in the Hall of Fame. 3rd and 7. Goal line form. Oh, it's a play action. He floaties, and it's caught! Coach Flame flexes his muscles. The backup quarterback, J.J. Davis, to win the game. What a play call from the veteran Coach Flame, and that's a coach there that has a national championship. That's how you do it. What a call. What a pass from J.J. Davis, the backup. And that'll be a 5-point victory for Baylor. Third and 15. They're going to have to snap it here, so I don't know. If they do something dumb, they're not going to, though. They're just going to snap. And there it is. Baylor gets a critical win without their starting quarterback. That is a Baylor no cover. So 83% of you guys bet on Baylor covering, but Texas Tech gets it done. Bye-bye, Jay Jetta's money. Congratulations. So, we've had 5 games so far. We have 3 outrights and 2 no covers, as I'm losing my voice for whatever reason. No, Coach Fi, not like this. We need a good BearCave. 6 points. There's still time. There's still time. Yeah, I needed it last week for sure. But hey, if everybody's cooked, Fi, you might be able to land somewhere in the middle and get a 73. That's all you're hoping for. Don't be in the bottom 20%. So Garrett Gamara, 20 of 36, 290, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I mean, he avoided the Concepcion line there, Pizza. I'm not sure what you're waffling about. 50 yards for Bierman. Jetster had 155. Moonman had 59. 2 TFLs for Chadwick Tonda. He is redshirted in the GCU series. J.J. Davis, the replacement for Latrey Raines, 19 of 29, 259, does the job. God, his backup's a 90 overall quarterback. Baylor is an absolute wagon. Death, taxes, and the Baylor Bears, am I right? And it looks like we're back on track for an Iowa State-Baylor Big 12 championship, as it should be. It should never not be Baylor and Iowa State. We don't even need to play the season in the Big 12. It just needs to be Baylor, Iowa State year after year after year. Pizza. But to be fair, Pizza, even a 60 overall quarterback could have hit that wide open tight end on that play. So Baylor no cover is the result. And let's keep it going. as now we've got the Patreon BC Game of the Week. If you want to join Patreon and get a chance at Watch Party, vote in all of these polls, be able to switch your equipment and stuff on your players, and a bunch more stuff like choosing your own schedule, you can check out patreon.com/the SFA. So USC and Arizona. You should, Jay Jettas. I don't know why you aren't. Your aura would go up infinitely. You are a home field supporter, so why not Patreon? Arizona is a -6. They have been struggling recent weeks, but last week got an insane victory in overtime over UCLA. Or are you going with USC, who's just had a horrific year, back-to-back winners of the Pac-12, just had the worst year of all time for them. Unfortunately, Coach Crew, which has not been good for him. But 6 points is the spread here. Can Arizona do it? Or can Coach Crew kind of play spoiler here for Coach Hunt? So, Crew, if you're here, heads or tails, kick or receive. Join for uniforms. Jay Jettas, were you serious, though, for the, that you want to commentate game day? Because you got to redeem them if you do. But if you're on game day, you don't have to have Patreon to get the jerseys. That's only BearCave. Oh, you're too broke now. Need to have a big half of the... Dude, we're already an hour in, and we're not even... We're at the halfway point. This has been an insane stream. And Pac-12 is... Look at that. 3 different teams stuck at 2 losses. A good threesome with the boys for game day. All right, heads in kick as always. All right, first quarter here at Tucson. Sights of a titty twister. Yeah, Arizona with the 3 points. They are twisting titties tonight. 7-3, 10-7. 17-7 here at half. What happened to USC, the team that I loved? Wait a second. Here's the comeback. 27-17. But Arizona getting out of the way. USC not going away. We got another good game brewing. Of course we do. So Demetrius Cannon, the Florida transfer, leading the way with Cookie Fetts out. Can't jump in till the 2-minute warning. Can USC get the ball back? It looks like they will. So we'll jump in here. 2 minutes left. USC a chance to knock off Arizona and kind of ruin their year. Over the middle, that's caught. And here come the Trojans. 2-7. They're just playing spoiler now. Yeah, so the lore of the Titty Twisters is Dogwater's defensive line intentionally injured Terrell Remmers, and then the backup quarterback for Oklahoma put up like 70 as a response. It's Taylor McQueen! So Demetrius Cannon hands it off here. Jaquez Shady, the Michigan transfer. Just hasn't been a good year here is Josh Williams, so no, not even Jaquez Shady. Shabari O'Toole with the tackle, the Oklahoma safety, won a national championship with them. 3rd and 11. USC yams it deep and caught by Jordan Sims. First down, great job there from Demetrius Cannon. Yeah, so the Legion of Dread and Titty Twistin', yeah. Cannon Has time. Cannon, and he's hit as he throws. Remember, they do have some decent pass rushers still here at Arizona. Something Dogwater was never able to get, funny enough. Yeah, lore just follows Dogwater, not wins. Yamming it deep, and it's tipped away. Ryan Brown with a big play. They are in field goal range. Come on, we can't have another game to go to overtime. Please. So 3rd and 10. Floating it to the corner. Out of bounds. Terrence Williams. 4th and 5. USC will bring out the field goal team to tie the game up. 53 passes, and he's only completed 27. That is nasty work. Up, and it's good for USC. All right, so Arizona now. Requise Moxie. Game-winning drive time. Something Arizona's never been good at is clutch situations. Bum ba da dum bum 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 ba da dum bum 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 ba da. All right, from the 25, Requise Moxie. Remember, their running back Malik Phillips is out for the year. The 5-star. They'll dump this off, and then backup drops it. That's Hickman. Yeesh. Also, Coach Hunt, who makes their quarterback number 34? That is the worst aura I've ever seen. There's just no aura in a quarterback with number 34. So here's Moxie. He yams that out of bounds. Yeesh. USC could get another chance here. 8 for 18 on 3rd down. Empty set. Deshaun Prince, bottom of the screen. 4-man rush. Moxie. Oh my God. What are we doing? What was that pass? Channeling his inner Josh Gamara there. So 4th and 10. USC will get the ball back with all 3 timeouts. Just disastrous outcome right there. As they're going to get a return out of this. All right, so Shady gets it up to the 50. So 24 seconds. USC, I'm sure, has a decent field goal kicker. So can Demetrius Cannon deliver? The freshman transfer from Florida. Over the middle, and it's caught. Terrence Williams again. Already in field goal range. He lost out the battle with Decorian Thunder. So went across the pond in the transfer portal. 1st and 10. Cannon to the corner. Caught by Williams again. That connection is absolutely flowing. Over 100 yards for Williams. It doesn't look like we'll get OT. It looks like USC has this in the bag. Barring an Arizona miracle. 2nd and 5. Cannon. Yams it deep to the end zone and intercepted. No, out of bounds. He couldn't get the foot in. USC survives. That's the kind of thing a 2-7 team does. Cannon over the middle and dropped, almost intercepted. Just kicked the field goal. My God. All right. They're going to take all of their timeouts here to ice the kicker. But he has antifreeze, of course. USC looking for their 3rd win of the season. Can they get it done and shock Arizona and pretty much take them out of the division hunt? So 4th and 5. A 43-yarder to win the game. to knock off number 21. The kick gets up, and it is good! Bang! Coach Crew with a signature win, unless they give up a kick return for a touchdown. We've seen crazy things before. He will not take this out. So one play for Requise Moxie. And if you guys remember Illinois on this field, 70 yards away. – 75 yards away is all they need. We've seen it happen before. Requise, he yams it deep down the seam, and it's intercepted! So the game will end. USC upsets number 21. Took 57 passes from Cannon. This is definitely one of the... I think we've been into every single game in a stream before. But, yeah, we've been into... I mean, these have been great finishes. And, of course, we're getting all the craziest outcomes. We've had Rutgers outright, Hawaii outright, UTSA outright, and then Iowa State and Baylor no covered, and USC wins outright. So, definitely been one of the crazier streams this season. And coupled with arguably the game of the year and watch party. If you didn't watch it, I do suggest that you watch it. Coach Wind was down 29 points at one point. He came all the way back and forced overtime, and it went 3 overtimes. So if you haven't watched it, you should go check it out. At least watch the last couple of possessions of that game. And yeah, we got the first ever pick 6 to walk it off. So Demetrius Cannon, 29 of 57, 322, 3 touchdowns and an interception. And the guy Coach Cruz spent like 800 grand on in the transfer portal goes 5 for 89. 4 TFLs for Ingram. No sacks. 2 interceptions for Micaiah Ubi, the SFA player. Forced fumble for O'Brien and the recovery. It's always funny to look at how you guys handle the transfer portal, like looking back on it, because there's some bad decisions out there. Moxie, 21 of 46, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Price with a touchdown. 3 TFLs, 2 sacks, interception, Reggie Smith. But a disappointing loss here at home for Arizona. All right, let's get out of here and into the next games as we are continuing a very long BC. I mean, I would argue Tavarius Trace was the riskiest transfer portal decision of all time and probably the best. What a story. And yes, I'm tooting my own horn on that one. And then I had the best TP signing, and I also think I had the funniest signing where I took Armani Campbell from Pinhead for $1. That shit still cracks me up. I don't think I've ever seen anybody that mad, including myself. All right, next up, we're going to the SEC. Tennessee and Auburn. I don't think... Speaking of funny things, Auburn's been in this position, I believe, 3 or 4 years in a row. And Coach Cabbage still cannot beat Tennessee. So I don't know what changes today. So Nick, if for some reason you're here, heads or tails, kick or receive. So as a cover, this is Tennessee. They're a 5-point favorite today. Might as well put them as a million. I don't think Auburn has any chance. They don't ever win this game. But they do have Bourbon boozing. Can he turn the tides? It's Auburn. How do you guys pronounce it? I say Auburn. Like Auburn is probably closer to what I say. What is it? Auburn or Ubern? It's not Ubern. There's no way it's Ubern. Auburn? I say Auburn, but I say stuff weird. Auburn. 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 No, dude. Auburn. Ugh, that feels weird because it's like you have to have your southern accent. Auburn. It's Auburn. Say it like a real person. Anyways, let's get on into it. A 5-point spread for Tennessee. And we got rain. This is spelling like a good day to be a bourbon boozing fan. Bourbon boozing on the Auburn Tigers. I know I just pissed off everybody with that accent. I always love the Coach Fi little quib every time Auburn plays. Will Logan Bronner get a carry? This cracks me up. Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey, whiskey makes boozing. Feel a little frisky. That's probably a country song, but I'm going to assume Jarkus just wrote that. He's good at everything. Brackets, building a terrible offense. 7-0, 14-0 for Tennessee. Death taxes and Auburn losing to Tennessee in an important conference matchup. Wait a second, they get a touchdown. Maybe I'm talking shit too soon. Come on, Auburn. Oh, they get one. It's a tie game. Can they take the lead? Oh, baby, we got a burner here. Come on. Oh, my gosh, Auburn. They might actually do it. Come on, Auburn. Come on, big fellas. Yes! 21-14. Auburn could actually stun them. I swear, we've been in this exact situation like 3 years in a row. Here's Dukes. Yams it to the corner. Almost intercepted! Griffin, that could have been it. Please. I'm on my knees. I just want Cabbage to have some success with his a million SFA players he stashes on his roster. Calais Ingram, please. Calais to the corner. Cod drop. What? I thought he dropped that. Did anybody else see that bobble? First and 10. Triple option. Dukes. Is he going to fling it? Yes, he does. That was very risky, but it was caught by the receiver. Brian Slaughter with the rush. Minute 26. Keon Beachcastle on the tackle. Duke steps up. He tries to evade, and they're going to sack him. No, he breaks out of it. There he goes up the middle. Somehow doesn't fumble the rock. Here comes Tennessee. They're not going to let it go that quickly as they're telling us they're running man coverage. Looks like Coach Nick is spying on the opposing team's sideline. Here comes Dukes up the gut. Spins, breaks a tackle. Andy Dukes doing this pretty much entirely on his own. Second and 3, floaty to the outside, and it's caught by Raymond Fortinel. He gets 7. Yeah, that's kind of crazy they had the Michigan strat in this game from like 2010. They must have known something. First and 10, handoff to the outside. Dennis Martell, can he get there? Man, they are just swallowing them up. One timeout left. Dennis Martell, a Heisman finalist from last year, 20 rushes for 35 yards. Incredible rush defense here for Auburn. Second and 10, 52 seconds left. Can they make a play? He yams it deep open, man! Touchdown, Brian Hall! The safety was a step late. In another game that's looking to be an instant classic. This is definitely one of the crazier weeks we've ever seen. Game of the year and watch party. Incredible BearCave where we're watching every game. What does that mean for game day? Where we got Washington and Taylor Prado. I feel like this means either Taylor Prado's going to score 80 with 10 touchdowns, or we're going to get one of the crazier games that we've seen. Yeah, it's just your luck, Jackie Moon, for Florida State to either get slaughtered or lose in just the most egregious fashion. 44 seconds left. Can Auburn shock the world? Caught by LaHonda Dickerstick. 38 seconds in a dream. Thad Russell, 2 interceptions on the day. Sven Vandersloot on the tackle. Second and 3. Russell over the middle. It's caught by Reed Breesler, and he drops it. And that's the case of Cabbage being just a big dummy with his promises. He has Reed Breesler starting on both sides, but he's a complete trash can. Third and 3. Oh, he escapes, and no, he goes down. Tennessee's going to get a chance. Terrible. So they're going to have to punt it here. Tennessee will get a chance in regulation. Yeah, for no reason at all. Washington, every 3 or 4 years, has a godly team. So Auburn had the lead at the end. Are they going to choke it like we've seen time and time again? Not like this, Cabbage. Please. First and 10, it's a screen to Dennis Martell. He turns upfield, he has a head of steam, and he gets to the 50. 17 seconds left, and I'm sure Tennessee has a decent kicker. "17 seconds in a dream. Little bunchy form. Not like this. Dukes drops back, yams it to the corner. Oh, it's just too easy. The CPU loves killing you with those corner routes. They're already pretty much in field goal range. It's a 50-yarder from here. Empty set. No timeouts, though. So if they stop him inside, oh, he dropped it on purpose. That would have ended the game. We would have had OT. Oh, that was it. And they're going to run another real play here. So getting frisky are the Volunteers. 9 seconds. Dukes to the corner. He has to get out of bounds. He doesn't. Oh, my God. What a mess up. Auburn's going to take it to OT. All Blood needed to do was go out of bounds, and he did it. Yep, the average SEC education. Am I right there, KJ? All right. So Auburn starts with the ball. Our second OT game of the stream. Handoff to Bourbon Boozin, the Heisman contender. He's currently second in the rankings. Second and 5. Can Auburn finally get it done? And what a year if they pull this off. It seemed like Florida was a wagon. Bourbon can't break the tackle. Still a long ways to go, but it felt like Florida had it. They lost 2 in a row. Auburn now, doors open. Can they take it? Paul Feinbaum rocking the moon haircut. 3rd and 7. Thad Russell, corner blitz over the middle. It's caught. First down, La Honda. They're not done yet. Let's go Auburn Tigers. Tight ends on the field. Bourbon boozing. Handoff to the outside. He runs over him, but he doesn't get anything out of it. Sir, you're in overtime. What do you mean made it close? 2nd and 11. You actually had the lead. You kind of choked. Offset eye. Split back. Pick up the blitz. Yams it to the corner. It's caught by La Honda. 1st and goal. The La Honda Dicker Stick legacy drive. 1st and goal. You got Bourbon boozing. Come on, baby. Just hand it to him. Handoff, Bourbon. Touchdown, Auburn Tigers. Yes, sir. Dogwater, imagine Bourbon boozing in the split T as he breaks the record for rushing touchdowns, and we have 2 weeks left. He has 24 rushing touchdowns on the year, and he may not win the Heisman. Just think about how crazy that is. And that's just rushing touchdowns. That's not even receiving. You get another look at the 18-point win. That isn't real. All right, Tennessee needs a touchdown here to keep the game going. Another top 10 team on the ropes. Over the middle, that's caught. Can Auburn make a play? Shotgun. 4 wide. Handoff up the gut, Dennis Martell, and he gets down inside the 10. All SEC playoff? Yeah, right. Talk about getting no views on a game day. 1st and goal. Oh, he fakes the bubble. He escapes, and he goes down! I think that's Quinshawn Holyfield, and it is. Former number 2 player in the class. 2nd and goal. 4 wide. Quick option. Floats it. Martell. Down he goes. 3rd and goal. It's starting to feel like Auburn's time, baby. 2 plays. Anything but a touchdown. Third and goal. Dukes. 3-man rush. He has time. He yams it deep to the corner. 2-on-1, and it's tipped away. 4th down. Game on the line. Game on the line. 10 yards away. 4th and goal. Empty for Dukes. 3-man rush. He has time. He rolls right, throws left, and he's short! Down at the 2, and Auburn has finally overcome the Vols. 3 years of being so close to winning the division and just letting Tennessee take it. And now they control their own destiny. On the back of Bourbon boozing. Talk about a great transfer portal get. The 7-footer from Cincinnati, he couldn't stay on the field. He comes to Auburn, and he has 24 touchdowns in 9 games. My God. The Auburn Tigers have won the game against the Volunteers, 28-21. Good old Rocket Top. Let me stop. I'm terrible with accents. Brother, I cannot do accents whatsoever. That is not my strong suit. So Auburn had a fumble 6, boozing 3 tutties on the day. Adam Dukes, 21 of 42, 258, and 2 touchdowns. Martell, 45, but top 4 team goes down. And I think this is the first time Tennessee has lost outside of September since, like, season 12. I'm exaggerating, but I'm also kind of not. Bucky Hamilton, SFA player, gets himself a pick. Thad Russell, 16 of 32, 205, and 2 interceptions. Bourbon Boozin, 149, 3 tutties. We'll see where that places him as he fell out of first place in the Heisman combo. Quinshon Holyfield, 5 TFLs and 2 tackles, or 2 sacks. Interception for Keon Beachcastle, so all the SFA players getting involved here for Cabbage. All right, so that is another, I think that's another outright victory, am I right? Auburn outright, yeah, it is. So we've watched every game, and we've gotten upsets pretty much every game. If not, it's been a very close one. So, love to see it. We got 3 games left here, as we've got next up, oh boy. This might be where it ends. We got Iowa and BearCave. We got Minnesota, who's had a couple of rough losses here in recent weeks. And then we've got Minnesota, who's a sim god stream fraud. So number 7 versus number 25. This is a 4.5 point favorite for your Minnesota Gophers on the road. And Rick, is this for the division, or is this just for the lead? Because I know Nebraska's right there as well. I think this is just for the lead. I think Iowa currently technically in the lead here. Winner is still in the hunt. Is loser out? So 4.5 points. All right, let's get on into this one. Loser is out for Minnesota. Iowa still could get it, but you would probably require Nebraska losing out. Tails and receive. Perfect. So here we go. Minnesota and Iowa. I'm sure there's like a pig in a blanket or something on the line for this game. Some sort of weird trophy. And get a look at the Big Ten West. Be funny if Illinois could somehow steal it. The Beanie Babies. It's literally a pig. Oh yeah, the Floyd of Rosedale. The old pig in the blanket. Tails in receive. All right. Getting aggressive here for Minnesota. Here we go. In Iowa City. 7-0. 14-0 for the Hawkeyes. Minnesota coming back. Iowa! I guess it's as long as you're not watching live. 28-35 by halftime! What is this? No shot. Minnesota crumbling before our very eyes. Please, Minnesota, not like this. Oh my God, a comeback. It was like 42-14. Remember, we cannot jump in unless they get this to one score. They have big play players. Oh my God. Not like this. What a game. Not like this. Remember, we can only jump in at the 2-minute mark. Here we go. Iowa, can they finish him off? Oh my God. Hand off to the outside. Hal Miller goes down. It's third down. Minnesota might get their chance. The worst possible case for Iowa is having to watch his team live. Jamarcus McNutt is about to shit his pants. And they go down. And just like yesterday watching the Iowa women, Jarkus has shit in his pants. As Minnesota gets the ball back, a chance to force overtime. Are we going to get our third overtime of the day? He angles this one, trying to pin him deep, and they won't. So here comes Minnesota. Jonell Rivers is uninjured. He's back. You got Kira Streaker and Ryan Tyler, one of the better quarterbacks in the country. You got to have Bobanos. That's why I have it as a reward. 42-35. There goes Tyler. He escapes and he goes down. Second and 2. Ziggy Tozama on the tackle. First down. Andrew Page. First and 10. Can they do it again? Minute 14. Second and 13. If you post proof of using code SFA, I'll do it. And Jay Jettas, if you buy Patreon, I'll do it. Second and 13. There goes Tyler. Down he goes. Oh my goodness. Game potentially on the line here. Can Iowa survive? It's all on the defense. Tyler over the middle. Jonell Rivers breaks one. He can't get the second. They've got to hurry it up. Game on the line. They hurry it up here to upset Minnesota. Tyler. Oh my God. It's off Silatonga. A turnover. The mid-screen was wide open. And he just doinked it. I don't want to laugh, Rick. I really don't. It hurts. But that was so funny. In all of this, yeah, the legendary comeback, all to win a bronze pig. 42-35, Iowa coming out of nowhere. All the years that Iowa could have been good, making the playoff and good with Cody Green, with Rayshawn Gloop, and it's Jamarcus McNutt that might be the one to lead them. Incredible. No notes. We have a completely just wild BearCave going. 80% of you guys chose Iowa. It works out. Unbearable. This is ridiculous. That's an Auburn outright. We got Iowa outright. This BearCave completely off the rails. We've watched every single game. We have 2 games left. And then, so, like, the Big Ten is just incredible aura. We got 6 touchdowns for McNutt! And he's holding the pig! And he has a blanket! I can't. There's no notes in this page. There's no notes in this game, man. No notes. This stream has been utter perfection. It's going to be over 2 hours. That's perfectly fine. This has been Insanity. And we've got a top 5 game day coming up with arguably the greatest player of all time. Except, Jay Jettas, we did watch you against a fraud Oklahoma team, so who knows if he's actually good. Yeah, that watch party was off the rails as well. Alright, we're heading to the ACC next. Georgia Tech gets priority in the coin toss, so 42-35. Ryan Tyler goes 22 of 33, 272, 4 touchdowns, 49 yards. It's a shame. I need Minnesota to win out. I need them in the playoff, but with only 3 at-larges, it may be tough to squeeze them in with 3 losses. We'll have to see. Eric Lombardi gets an interception. Send me proof, fat boy. I need to see that triple XL. Joe Marcus McNutt, 6 touchdowns. Oh, Jay Jet is good on the home field merch. Dude's a beast. LaShonte Bryant, SFA player. You can say what you want about Jay Jettas, but he is a decent coach. Kalen Winans with an interception. All the players making plays. Yeah, no, I know. And I can also see on my end if I actually wanted to check. Yeah, dude, I am completely buyable. You can completely buy me. The only thing that you cannot buy me for is wins. Alright, so that is an Iowa outright victory. Oh yeah, no Trayvon Burner. That's alright, we get to see some Ben Brothers action. Paying to lose is the strat. Alright, Georgia Tech and Florida State. This is our outright game of the week, but, I mean, all these games could have been outright. We've had incredible games all week long. Who wins? Do you have Georgia Tech or do you have FSU? 1 minute on the clock. Get those predictions in. Coach Mike gets priority on the heads and tails kick or receive. And if you want special jerseys, Jackie Moon or Mike, let me know. I don't see anything from you guys in my screenshot, so you have to put it in chat. Hey, that's how you know you're going to do well there, Jackie Moon. That's perfect. What a great story. But look at these teams. Look at these teams. Completely even. They just gave a slight nod to Florida State with the defense. And Florida State, weirdly enough, has had one of the most under-the-radar seasons. Number 8, and I feel like we haven't seen him at all. We saw him against Fresno. It's just been one of those weird years for them. But I guess for Florida State, not being the center of attention is exactly what they want. Because when they make news, it's in these moments when they completely spoil their own chances. So, alright, let's get on into it. I don't see anything from Mike, but I know he wants to receive, so I'll just click heads and receive. So we'll get on into it. Yeah, the Cincy loss and Miami loss. Yeah, the Miami game was fun. That was a close one. All right, here we go. Georgia Tech. Or is the fellas in Big Booty Bloomington say Georgia Teach? Here we go. Are we going to get a Kai Oyama masterclass tonight? Doak Campbell. Heads and receive. Wait, Rick, even after ECU lost to Clemson, they can still get the championship? Hype! All right, here we go. Florida State, they missed the extra point in typical fashion, but they're up 13. Not an ideal start for Georgia Tech. They add 3. They got to start scoring touchdowns here. They get 1 back, 13-10. Now Florida State not doing much. And we go to halftime, 13-10. Very slow moving on both sides. Still a touchdown separates them as we head towards the 4th quarter. And that's an interception for Lincoln Rain. Lincoln Rain has been making plays on stream all year long, religiously, and that ties the game. Florida State, though, immediately scores a touchdown. So 27-20. Can they get it back? Remember, we can only jump in at the 2-minute mark. Oh, man, this is a long drive. 4th and 10. We got to watch it live. Here we go. Florida State can win it right here. Kai Oyama. 4th and 10. Kai throws on the run. It's caught. What a throw. Oh, that's Mike Campbell. That's not even Oyama. That's not even Oyama. How'd you guys see he's hurt? So backup quarterback is in. Triple option, floats it out. There they go. Oh, it's Rodney Rose. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. The SFA player gets it home. I can definitely tell you, I did not know what number Kai Oyama wears. If I had to guess, it's double digits. So 27-27, Florida State now gets the ball. What a wild week. All right, Brian Browning, 27-27. Ben Brothers, the freshman quarterback, the second best player in the class, the best quarterback. What does he have in store tonight? 3 wide. Brothers over the middle, it's caught. 2nd and inches, clock is ticking. David McIntyre, his second catch of the ball game. 14-23 day, not the best day here, but 2nd and inches, empty set. Quick throw on the bubble, that was risky. And they give him the first. Man, that looked like he could have picked it off. He almost threw a fink screen right there. So 1st and 10. Brothers, Dumpy. And 2nd and 1, Sean Powers gets 9 yards. His 5th catch of the day, and they'll take a timeout. Want to talk about it? Jackie Moon happy with this drive so far. They threaten the 50 here. Now, Florida State does have one of the better kickers, I believe, in the country. Handoff here to the outside. He can't break the tackle. Eric Rowe couldn't do it. He's had a big day, though. 1 minute left. Empty set for Ben Brothers. 3rd and 3. Over the middle. It's caught! That's McIntyre. The drive continues. .55 seconds and 1 timeout. Empty set again for the freshman Ben Brothers. He escapes. He finds her. Balls on the ground. No! Jackie Moon again. I'm so sorry. It couldn't happen to a better coach. Oh. And Kai Oyama isn't even in the game to spoil it. So Matt Campbell now could win it for Georgia Tech, and they could clinch the division with a field goal. And they have a guy who's hit one of the 5 longest field goals this season. So this one may be over. Florida State can never be happy. Split backs. Here's Campbell. To the corner. It's caught. They're inside the 40. It's not over yet. They've got to get some yardage. I mean, 57 yards, I don't even think they'll... I don't even think they'll kick it from here. We've seen crazier here from Florida State games. So, chance. Oh, there's a sack! That is huge! That is massive! And here come the War Chants. They need the 12th man. 3rd and 18. Campbell under center, the backup quarterback. And he goes down again! Florida State's gonna survive at least that mistake, as this one might be OT yet again. My God. No. So Florida State survives the fumble. 21 seconds left. It looks like we got overtime yet again. This has been one of the best slates we've ever seen, and all the games have delivered. This is almost getting to the length of a bowl season, BearCave. And Florida State just says, you know what? We're going to sit on it. We'll take it to OT. All right, so another overtime game here tonight. So heads in defense. Florida State wins the toss. Georgia Tech will start. Campbell back in at quarterback. They audible. Handoff here, and that Kevin Miller. So Caleb Hardy's not even in the game. The best fullback in the country. So it looks like Florida State just injuring Georgia Tech players left and right. Only SFA players they got out there, Renzo Kingston and Rodney Rose. Handoff here to Miller again. He gets 2. This might be Georgia Tech's game, or sorry, Florida State's game to lose here with these injuries. 3rd and 7. Motion out wide. Delay give to Miller. He's going to get the first. 3 fullback dives in a row. We'll give him the first down. Not even the Yams are that fullback dependent. 1st and 10. Safety's coming down. They've got 9 in the box. Pistol form. Yamming to the end zone. Open man. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. It's Collier. Dude, I have so many highlights for this BearCave. What a stream. And we still got one left after this one. Every single game we've watched finish. Florida State needs a touchdown to keep it going. Anything less and they'll lose another heartbreaker. The screen pass caught by the backup running back, and Rowe goes down. Second and 8. Brothers and pistol. Motion man. The handoff to Rowe. He cuts inside, breaks a tackle, and goes down. 3rd and 1. I love Eric Rowe's size in the backfield, but he does look a little big to be a running back. 3rd and 1. They got the big nasties on the field. 2 tight ends. They'll throw it. Brothers over the middle. Oh, he hits him in the back. Game is now on the line. Oh my God, as we got Cleat Peppers in here. 4th and 1, game on the line. Georgia Tech can win the division. Ben Brothers. He throws it. Floats. Tipped away. The game is over. Georgia Tech wins it in OT. Another heartbreaker here for Florida State. Another amazing finish. This is definitely an all-time slate. We've watched every single game. And the push goes to Georgia Tech. 26% of you guys were rocking with Mike. So this has been an all-outright stream except for Iowa State and Baylor, who barely survived, as Florida Man gets a raffle ticket. Florida Man, make sure to DM me. Cool, cool. Miss Coach Yui, you can apply for reinstatement at the offseason, but I don't have high hopes for you as you say some naughty words. So Eric Rowe with a couple of touchdowns to start, but Florida State, man, always feels like they're one away. So very similar stats here for Oyama and Mike Campbell. Caleb Hardy also wasn't in the game there at the end. Willows leads in tackles, 3 TFLs, no sacks. No, Coach Uni, not Yui. Yui's a mod. Yeah, Yui's not getting banned anytime soon. Brewster with a fumble. Yeah, no, Uni was the Troy coach who was saying a bunch of slurs and the religious stuff with Cleat Peppers. Ben Brothers, 18 for 29, 189 and 1 interception. Rowe, 3 touchdowns. Brian Browning, 93 yards. Moyer leads the way. Barry Argonda, 5 TFLs for Brixton Fisher. He also had 2 sacks, or 1 sack. Everett had the other one. No interceptions, 2 deflections, and the fumble for Brian Booth. So, for those of you guys at home, that is a Georgia Tech outright. I mean, to be fair, Cleat Peppers does have a big-time arm. Alright, our last game of BearCave. We're already over 2 hours on the night. Penn State at Michigan. Another barn burner. Coach Dave, if you're here, let me know. Heads or tails, kick or receive. But this is another big-time one. This one is a 5-point Michigan favorite. But Penn State, man, they survived Ohio State. Can they survive this one? And I think they win the division if they win this game. Obviously, need Mike to confirm. Coach Phi sitting at 10 PC points. Yuck. Except this is definitely one of those weeks where the best score may be 19, so we'll see. All right, let's get on into it. We've got an epic game day coming up, but how will this one finish? Another classic in the Big Ten. 5-point favorite for Michigan. Surely they'll cover, right? Surely we won't jump into the best game of the week. We've seen 9 other games. How will this one end? We're in the big house. Damn, I'm getting called out by Coach Uni. Just ruined my night. Alright, we'll get heads and kick. Here we go. Penn State, Michigan, the main event of BearCave. Michigan, touchdown, miss extra point. Penn State replies. End of the first. Penn State stalls. Wait, they get it back. Michigan, once again, we got all gas, no brakes here in the big house. Penn State takes the lead right before halftime. Levi Kazaruni reviving his career here for Penn State, but a 2-score lead for Michigan in the third quarter. Can Penn State make a comeback? Not looking good. Is this going to be our first game that ends in a blowout? Surely not. We'll go one play at a time. Just make sure we don't mess this up. And they go 3 and out. This could get ugly. Oh my God. Oh my God. Michigan is going to end BearCave. No! Mango playing the bad guy here. Remember, we can't jump in unless it's a 1-score game. Yikes-a-mundo. So, Penn State just... They gave everything they could to beat Ohio State, and then they stall out against Michigan here. And that's going to do it. That's a Michigan cover. So we return to normalcy here at the very end. Levi Kazaruni, 35 of 54. Still wasn't enough. They couldn't run the ball at all today. So that probably killed a bunch of drives. This Big Ten race is going to be ridiculously close. I don't know what's going to happen with any of these games. Michigan, James Love, 4 touchdowns on the day. Rogers almost 200 yards. So just a bit more balance here for Michigan. They had some TFLs. 2 TFLs for Meatball. A couple of sacks. 3 deflections. Forced fumble. In this kind of a week, that might not be that bad. We'll have to see. I'm going to guess you're going to get a 72 based on previous history, but obviously don't quote that on me. So the final BearCave game is a cover. So as is tradition, before we get out of here on the BearCave stream, we will check next week's slate just to kind of give you a bit of an appetizer, see what's coming. Want to make sure we only have 1 game left this week. That will be game day. And then week 13 next week. Rutgers, Texas State. Hawaii, UNLV. Iowa State, Kansas. Florida, Florida State. Always a fun one. Minnesota, Illinois, always a good one. Cincy and Coastal, we thought this might be for the division. Still might be. Just Coastal's not very good this year. Penn State, Pittsburgh. Oklahoma, Texas Tech. Stanford and Washington. So depending on how Washington does tonight, this might be a preview of the Pac-12 championship. And Notre Dame, who's already clinched their path to the playoff. And then we also got this one, which is now, I guess, for the division. So the Heroes game, of course, is always a good one. So another nice slate coming is you also got Miami, Eastern Carolina. Not as much on the line there, and BYU, Oregon. So that's going to do it for the BearCave slate. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in to this ridiculously long stream. I'm going to be back in probably about 5 minutes. I got to set up game day, and I got to get Dog Water and Jay Jettison here. So it'll give me a couple of minutes, but we will be back. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.